Hello my loves and welcome to another Magpie Beauty. Today we're going to be talking about foundations, and particularly foundations for older skin. I'm in my late 40s, so I'm always looking for a foundation that, gives me that coverage without caking my skin. So first off, I'm going to be using this gorgeous primer, and this is from Clarins. Now I use this just before I put my foundation on, and what it does is it gives your skin a beautiful velvety quality, which of course is what we all want. It minimizes pores and it really helps your foundation to stay. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a nice long-lasting foundation that's going to stay throughout the day. The foundation that I'm road testing today is Instant Matte, and that's by Essence. And I find that this is a gorgeous one because what the foundation does is that it stays on your face without being cakey, and it gives you a lovely, nice, natural coverage, which of course is what we all want. So I'm using a lovely foundation brush by Powder and Pout, and I'm just going to start applying it now. Now, with a lot of foundations, I find that, being fair-skinned and quite freckly, it's hard to get a foundation that doesn't look too orange. And it also, you want a foundation that shows your freckles or shows, the natural contours of your face and, the natural quality of your skin. But, you don't want something that looks cakey. So I have to blend this in. But as you can see, I think it's covering quite well. And I also like the fact that, it is a nice pale shade. Okay. So you can see I've done the bottom part of my face and it's blending in really well. And I mean, look at that. That doesn't look too artificial. I mean, it does look like real skin. It's a gorgeous daytime shade. And you can still see a few of my freckles through, which is what I want. So, makeup like this isn't about caking it on, and it isn't about looking artificial or looking like someone you're not. This is very much about getting a foundation that you can wear every day that, brings out your natural beauty. Now, what I find about this one, because it's the matte formulation, is that you don't have that sticky, shiny look, which works really, really well. Now, as you can see, I'm just blending this in, and particularly around the nose. I always make sure that I blend my foundation into the hairline because I want it to look like it's part of my face. Okay, so we're nearly done. Now, I think that looks quite nice and quite natural. So, as with every foundation, blend, blend, blend. Okay, I'm quite pleased with how that looks, and I think that it's a really nice natural finish. I mean, that doesn't really look like I'm even wearing much foundation, which is something I absolutely love. So now we're going to go in with the concealer, and this one I have is called Milk Bottle, and it's a concealer I really like. I'm just going to use that under my eyes. Okay. When I'm putting a foundation on or putting a concealer on, I always try and focus on this part of the eye, because by putting more concealer in this corner here, you get this lovely lifted effect. And when you're getting that little bit older, that lifted effect is what you want. I mean, that nice brightness under the eye where the light catches it really does help to make you look that bit fresher and younger. And of course, to put just a little bit down the centre of the nose, where you're going to get the natural light hitting your face. I think that just is a really nice, bright, fresh look. And of course, that's Milk Bottle. I think that's really, really beautiful. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is blush. So this is another blush trio, and this is by Essence as well. It's got 3 beautiful colours. I like the peachy one for summer. I think that's really nice. But I'm going to try a little bit of the highlighter, because that's actually quite peachy in itself. So you don't want to load too much of this on. Okay, so I just think that gives you that nice bit of highlight on the cheeks. And this is just beautiful. I think that if you want to look younger, a pop of peachy blush is the way to go. So I'm just going to put the tiniest bit on the apples of my cheeks. Just a little teeny tiny bit. Okay, and that really brings out your cheekbones as well by just making sure that it's just the apple that you get. Yeah, so I love that blush. I think that that's a really, really nice product. When it comes to lipsticks, I tend to go for a gloss, or I tend to go for just something that's very easy to slick on. And when you're going for this natural look, you know, for girls that are, you know, hitting 50 like myself, there's a few ones that I really like that are very, very natural. So the first one that I'm really enjoying is this one, and that's by a makeup brand called Passe. I have it upside down. The second one that I'd recommend is Liquid Lips, and that's by another Irish makeup brand called Fuchsia. And if you see Liquid Lips, this is actually the one that I'm wearing now, but it goes on very matte as well. So it's a nice splash of colour, but it lasts and lasts during the day. So I think that that's a good choice. And finally, I have another one, Note Matte Most Lip Gloss. So that's another nice shade. So as you can see, the shades that I'm talking about are those very nice natural shades that would be just a little bit darker than your own lip colour. And they're a really great choice if you want to just enhance what you have. So with this really, really matte look that I've gone for today, it does work well as a sort of a nice day makeup, and you don't look like you're wearing lots of makeup, which is kind of what we all are looking for. But I like to finish it off with just a little pop of gloss, and this is a beautiful little gloss from Clarins, and it's quite radiant. It really gives your lips that sort of juicy, glossy sheen to them. So to show you this. So there's a lovely kind of a peachy glossiness which mixes in with the nice peach of the blusher which I've just used. If you're interested in the eye makeup, so we just have this one. It's the lovely nude tones, and this is also from Fuchsia, and I used Sugarcane. So that's a really nice natural look as well for your eyes. And that's really it for now. As you can see, it's a really nice, natural, fresh matte makeup, and it's perfect for day, for going into the office, or for just meeting your friends for lunch. Hope you enjoyed it, and come back for more Magpie Beauty.